Hi guys, I'm just going to tell you how to level up faster in horse riding tails. I'm just going to explain the basics. So you have your main quest and your side quest to level up, and you're going to have to complete both of those in order to get to the next level. And most of those is going to be eventing. So we have the horse show, which is jumping, dressage, and then the air show. I'm just going to show you some tips of how to get through those faster, really fast. So I have two main horses. This is Stardust. She is my highest level horse currently, and I also have my other horse. Her name is Ember. She is my second highest level horse. The reason I have two horses is because when one gets tired, I can use the other, and it just makes it go by way faster by focusing your main leveling up in two different horses. And how to level up is to use the apples to level up your horses, and I would evenly distribute them between your two horses that you've chosen to level up. So these are my two main eventing horses, and then I'm just going to walk you through with Stardust the first level of jumping, just so you guys can see the tutorial. I know most of you actually have probably already done this, but I just want to walk you through it with the tutorial. So of course you're going to hold on to the green button until it reaches the bar, and I would also try to get it as close as you can, but you don't want to underdo it. So the worst case scenario is doing it a little bit over, and that's fine. Just try not to underdo it because you'll lose points and you'll lose stars. And those stars can be pretty helpful for you. So then I'm just going to go through a couple other things that's going to help you get more stars and more points. And so we're just going to go back to the stables. And the first thing you want to do after you get off your horse and you finish an event is you're going to want to put on a blanket. Put on your highest level blanket. So if you've won any tack from the champion's chest, always use those. They always have really, really good blankets and everything. But if you have not done that yet, just use your highest level blanket that you have, just so your horse can gain that energy back, because the blankets help them gain the energy back faster. And then you're going to go over to your other horse, and you're going to just take them to the next event. So I'm just going to do another event really fast. And let me just fast forward it because it takes a little bit of time just to get through it. Okay, then you're just going to put your blanket on your horse, and the next thing is going to be to get out of the app however that you can, if that's clicking out of that browser, or if that's just swiping out of the app on your mobile device. You just want to get out of the app, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but it'll glitch and have your horse's energy restored. And so now I can just do the next event, and it's really simple. And again, sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. I haven't quite figured out why it works sometimes and why it does not work. And next I'm just going to kind of go over in more detail mood. So mood is, I have stable hands for these horses because I have VIP, and I keep my stable hands on my horses that I use for eventing. But here's another horse, and he's looking quite unhappy. This is Royal, and you just wash them. You want it to get the mood up because you get more points for a better mood. So you'll wash them, you'll do the horseshoes, and then you'll do the hay. And this is just how to get them in a better mood. And you'll see in the top left corner it says happy. The green letters say happy. That just defines their mood that they have. And then next I'm just going to talk about tack and how you can tell the difference between any tack. Any tack sets that you get from any champion's chest are always going to be your go-to, but if you don't have any champion's chest, you're just going to go to your highest level tack that you have crafted. As you can see in the bottom right corner, it says event bonus plus 25 or plus 50. So you're going to go to whatever your highest number is, and you're going to put that tack on your eventing horse. because it gives you more points. And then for the blankets, as I mentioned before, it'll be like plus a certain amount of time or whatever, a certain amount of stamina that they get back from that. So you're just going to use that. And then that is just all I have for eventing, but I'm going to go into the next section to help you get higher leveled up. Okay, now we're going to talk about mining, because part of some of the quests are you're going to have to craft some tack or craft some orbs or anything like that. Because of that, you need to have to mine a lot of resources, especially in the higher up levels. And I would recommend leveling up your pickaxes. It is so helpful. Even though it takes some resources, it is definitely worth it in the end, because it gets you more resources for short amounts of time. So right now I'm just mining. Just gonna fast forward this really fast. Also, one thing to know is that there are, of course, the iron, the cotton, and the wood, and those ones are pretty simple and easy to find. And then also, as you get to higher levels, they're gonna also be different things that you're gonna use, and they're gonna be more rare because they're gonna be found in the level 7 area or the level 25 area. So with these, there's not as many of them around, and so I'll show you like just where you can find some of them. Like you see there's only one here out of like the whole like map only has one or two of these guys. And so one way to do, like if you're gonna mine all of them, one way to get more would be to join a different like room, and then in that room it will reset all of the mining. And this also works for horses too. If you're taming horses, it resets all of the horses if you're looking for a specific horse or anything like that. And so as you can see, I'm just flying over to that same area where we only saw one, and now you can see down there's two. So this is just a good way if you're going to use up all the resources, just to go to a different room, and then it will reset the resources for you. It's also the same with logging out and logging back in. That also will do it. And then also, mining so much can get pretty tedious and everything, so I would listen to like a podcast or have a TV show in the background or maybe some music. It really helps me through it, especially with the higher levels when you have so many things to craft and there's so many resources for each thing. And then also, there might be some taming quests as well, and as I said, you can just go into a different room if you're looking for a specific horse. Like if you're in the level 25 area and you need a Pegasus, and there isn't one currently, you don't have to wait that whole time. You can just go into a different room and it'll have different horses. Also, you might want to keep taming horses and everything and selling them for the gold, because it does cost gold to do any of your levels, like your jumping or dressage or anything like that. It does cost some gold. I'll show you. So you're going to want to keep taming horses just to get that gold, because it is expensive to level up as well. So those are my tips, and I'm going to release another video showing how to get better at dressage and jumping and the flying one as well. So that video is going to be the next one, but thanks for watching. Bye!